First shots out of the Taurus TH9.
Hey guys, EJ from Dakota Bandit. I got a Taurus TH9 a couple days ago, and I wanted to share my thoughts on it. I really liked the Taurus G3. I thought it was a great gun. I've actually decided to keep one of those because I really like it. So I bought the TH9, which is a hammer-fired gun, and we'll go through it here in a second. But before we do, I wanted to say I had a lot of negative feedback on my opinion of the G2 compact. And my biggest complaint on that is the trigger. So I've decided to revisit that and see if it is worth trying to replace the trigger on the G2. So I'm going to order some aftermarket triggers, and I'm going to order some aftermarket parts and see if I can make that G2 from Taurus what I would consider acceptable. So let me know in the comments whether or not I should buy another G2 and do a side-by-side comparison, or if I should just take the one that I have and upgrade it and let you know if it's any better. So to the TH9. So here it is. So this is the box it comes in, and I will say it is nice whenever I get these. I like putting these rather than cardboard boxes. It's nice to see these, and I don't know. I always like them. The little added extras are always kind of nice, in my opinion. Looks like it comes with the loader. It's always nice when they throw the little freebies in. It also comes with two different back straps. If you have a larger hand or a smaller hand. That's these right here. So you can see those. I personally never change these out, but it's nice to have the option. It comes with two 17-round magazines. I like the nice bright followers on these also. So let's check it out here. So here it is. The trigger, it seems fine. I have no issues with it. I actually took it out and shot it this morning out at the range, and it shoots really nice. I actually have no complaints really about it. I like that it has a decocker, and I tested that out and it seems to work flawlessly. The single action trigger has got what seems to be a nice, you know, not too bad. So there's take up. And then so it's got a pretty clear wall, you know, so you can kind of tell where the wall is. So it seems nice. So disassembly is going to be fairly easy. So you just pull the trigger, just like that, and then from there you can pretty much do all the cleaning you're going to need to do. And then to put it back together, oh, and then also if you want to, you can take you know, the spring out and then the barrel out and break it down as far as you want to clean it. And then that's all there is to it. So disassembly is super easy. And then the decocker is nice, so you don't have to dry fire it if you don't want to. 17 rounds. It's a full size. I wish I had the G3 over here so I could compare it size wise, but I do have the G2. So here's the G2 in comparison. So it's definitely, this is definitely a full size pistol. And I actually like that. So let's see here. Both the front and rear sights are Novak drift adjustable. They look nice, just normal 3-dot sights, nothing fancy. It does have a loaded chamber indicator, so it will let you know whenever it's on a loaded chamber, which I personally don't use. I always check. You know, it's always good to physically know. I don't trust loaded chamber indicators. The MSRP on this is $375. Now when I bought it from Classic Firearms, not a sponsor, just a fan, for $280. At the time I bought it, it had a $25 rebate. So the barrel on this one, they make a full size. They also make a compact version of the TH9, which I'm assuming is probably more along the lines of G3 size. The barrel on this one is 4 1/4 inches. The compact version has a 3.5 inch barrel. Overall length is 7 3/4 inches, and the height is right at 6 inches. So the size is right comparison probably to like a Glock 19. Actually, I'll go get a Glock and we'll test it. So here it is compared to a Glock, and this is actually a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna say it's probably closer to a Glock 17 size as far as the size of it. So it is a little bit bigger than the Glock 19, so I'm gonna say it is closer to the Glock 17 size, but you do get 17 rounds, which is nice. So I took it out and I shot it today, and I really liked it. You can see in the video of me shooting it, it seems to shoot nice and straight. I shot a bunch of rounds through it, probably put 100 rounds through it, no problem whatsoever. It seemed to shoot really well. But it was very cold this morning, so I pretty much put those 100 rounds down range and then went back inside because it was cold. So I wasn't really wanting to hang out and just play around outside this morning. It was a little chilly. It was you know, 16 degrees I think. So up here in North Dakota, the winters don't mess around. I really did like it though. It seemed like it I couldn't find anything that I didn't like about it. I will tell you, when I first opened it up, I thought it looked a little Fisher Pricey. You know, the hammer, I thought it just looked a little, I don't know, a little toyish, I guess. But after shooting it, I would keep this gun. This one's going to a customer, but I might buy another one. It seems really nice. I have no real complaints about it. So that's my thoughts on it. So I'm not a Taurus fanboy per se. I will say Taurus has made a lot of guns that I actually like. I have no problem with them. I've got 4 or 5 Tauruses, and I've had good luck with them. The G2 I'm not a huge fan of, but like I said, I'm going to revisit that and actually see if I can do some work to it, maybe add a trigger and change out some parts and see if I can get it to where it's a little bit more acceptable. But when you shoot nice guns a lot, you know, stuff like a Sky, you know, High Point or a Taurus G2 don't really add up as far as quality. So it's a good budget gun, and I had 0 problems with reliability, I will say that. None of the Tauruses that I've been shooting have had any problem with reliability. Even this one, the TH9, shooting the first couple magazines, I had no hang-ups, no failure to ejects, no failure to feeds, nothing. And I was using Federal, the black boxes. So 115 grain. So I had 0 problems with it as far as reliability. It'll pretty much, it goes bang every time I pulled the trigger. So that's all I got for today. Go ahead, like and subscribe. Ring the little bell icon if you want. But I will be doing a lot more of these videos. So until next time, see you later.